Hello everyone, David here, and today I'm going to do a video on an oil change on a 2006 Honda Accord Value Package Edition. This oil change will cover all inline 4-cylinders and Accord models 2003 to 2008. Okay, so let's get started. For this oil change, you will need the following items: a drip pan, an oil filter. I chose Purator L14610 for the oil filter, as well as 5W20 motor oil. So this Accord was most recently serviced by the dealer, and most likely they have the drain nut on super tight, so that's why I have my wrench along with my breaker bar. Typically a standard socket set will work, but just because this is done by the dealer and I know they like to screw things on super tight, that's why we will be needing a breaker bar. Alright, so with a breaker bar, one thing to notice is that you really have to be careful of which direction you're going, and it has to be counterclockwise. So this is a breaker bar with a 17mm socket on. So okay, let's locate our drain nut. So drain nut is here along with the drain pan. So it's dripping a little bit because I already loosened already, but you have to put it on and then just bolt it off like this. One thing to know about Accords is that the jack point is right here. So it's about, I would say, 2 feet away from the edge of the front bumper. And you will find like a little point here, a little bar here, which is the frame, and you just jack up on that. So okay, let's go ahead and get that bolt off and start the draining process. Okay, we're back. So here we have it. I'm just gonna unbolt it like so. Until it's loose. And then use my hand to... Okay, there we go. So we're just gonna let that drain out here. Alright, we'll get back until it's finished draining. Okay, so now that it's slowed to just a slow drip here, we'll go ahead and put the drain bolt back on, like so. And we tighten it using our socket wrench. Just kind of tighten it as much as possible. Alright, I think that's good. Go ahead and slip out the drain pan underneath. And finally, the next step is we'll go ahead and tackle that oil filter. Alright, so now getting back at it here. So unfortunately I actually had to go out and grab a specialized oil filter wrench just because it was on so tight that I couldn't just screw it off my hands nor my channel lock. It's just so tight. So I tried two different oil filter wrenches. One is the caps, the end caps, where I just put it on the end and you slot it with your socket wrench. And the other one is this one here. And what I have here, it's kind of like the channel lock, except it's specialized for oil filters, it seems. So this one finally worked, and then we're just it's turning now. It was just so incredibly tight, this one. So as you see, just easing it out. So yeah, taking this guy out. Let's have a look here. It's got the jaws like this, and it's got a good grip on it. So I got it at Harbor Freight for I think it was $7.99. That's actually wasn't that cheap actually for a Harbor Freight tool. So here we are. Let's go ahead and continue unscrewing it. So as oil starts to drip out. Alright, so I finally got the oil filter out. And something interesting I found. This is a genuine Honda oil filter, but it looks like they made a mark, an X here. I don't know why they would do that. Why the dealer would do that, actually. So if you guys can help out and answer the question, go ahead and comment on the video below. I'd like to know why they would do something like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and put on the filter that I bought, the Purita Classic 14610. So I just kind of line it up, kind of same size. So what I do is kind of lubricate it a little bit here at the edge, like so. And let's go ahead and install this thing. Let's see if we can get a good angle here. Yeah, right there. Just gonna spin it on like so. Just hand tighten it this time. Make sure we could do a quarter turn a little more. Alright, it's good and tight. So we got this oil filter on tight, we got the drain bolt on tight. So yeah, now it's just got to put in new oil. Alright. Based on the specs, this car takes in 4.4 liters of oil. So I'm going to put in liter number 1. Like so. Alright, so I went ahead and added 4.4 quarts of oil. Make sure you use a funnel. Apparently the Accord engine, the way it's positioned, it's really hard to get the oil in there cleanly without a funnel. So go ahead and remove the funnel now. And put that down there. Go ahead and screw on the cap. And let's start up the engine to see where we're at with the oil. So we measure with a dipstick. Alright, so now I'm in the car. get this car started. See any warning signs? And I think we're good. We didn't have a low oil warning sign. There is that wrench. We'll have to reset the oil life counter. That'll be in a later part. Alright, so now we're gonna go to reset the maintenance reminder. What you gotta do is put your ignition in like this, turn it to 2, which is the start, and then here you'll have the error code, which is 5. It means that your oil life is running low. Then you press the odometer reset button, press it down and hold. There we go, it's gonna flash. There we go. So now we're down to 100. I mean up to 100. Alright, so this concludes the oil change of a 2006 Honda Accord value package. Thank you very much.